a lot of things. I've been inspired by her, and I'll continue to do my own little bits that I'm doing, so that at the end of the day, I'll also be able to create the impact I'm able to create in society. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So we're going to have one more person from here, then I'm going to take like one from India, then we'll get started. So we don't, yeah. Okay.
Good afternoon, everybody.
So I'll take one from here, then I'm going to take maybe one or two in there, and then we get started, okay? Go ahead.
Good afternoon, everybody. So basically, my name is Joseph B, and what I've learned from Mr. Sam, Plan International, is about the youth involved in nation building. You know, most of the times, we see the youth as if they are not important people in society, especially the country we found ourselves in, Sierra Leone. And one of the things that make a nation to develop is when we involve the youth. And one thing I learned from him was that you will not know that there's a problem within the youth unless you ask them the question or you interview them. You be in the youth stage, or if you have passed the youth stage, you will not know what is going on in the minds of the youth unless you have a frank talk with the youth before you know what is going on with the youth. I believe it's really important to involve youth when it comes to nation building, when it comes to community development, and when it comes to innovation as well.
So you cannot represent the youth without involving the youth. Fantastic. Yes, exactly. So, yes.
Okay,
That's for the cooking then.
yeah, so the question I have is, so we have the hackathon themes, right, or the challenges. We all have seen them, we have them in our parks. So the question I have, I think we have answers from this group, is I just want you to mention one of the challenges which is most interesting to you, or which you want to solve. If you have any solution ideas, which is the challenge that you're going to solve. So that's a question I have. So if we can have any answers from that.
So it's for that question was for you guys in here, okay? That's why I came in here. Did you guys hear the question? It's right there. So can I want the repeat of the question one more time, Mr. Dunstan?
Okay.
So listen carefully, guys.
So the question is about the hackathon challenges. We've seen the challenges, right?
Yeah.
Do we know the challenges? Okay, yeah. So they are in your packs. You have the challenges, and the reason you are here is to solve, to find solutions to the challenges. And after listening to all the presentations, some of them have helped you to understand the challenges more. And I mean, going through the challenges, I'm just curious, like, which one is your favorite challenge? Like the one which makes you want to solve it the most? Like which one is more relatable to you? I just want a quick answers from that.
Okay, thank you very much. I want to say thank you to Sensi Tech. For me, this is a challenge that I think is affecting me because I came from a mining area, and one of the problems with in that area is financial transparency. So looking at financial transparency is a very tough problem in this country because we know there is a lot of money that is coming from different places which are not benefiting the people that live in that particular society, especially in my community where I came from, around the Leone. So you can know that these are very strong challenges. If we address this, we can able to see how women can get involved in financial transparency and how we can able to minimize a lot of other things. But I think financial transparency is one of the areas I think is very much paramount to solve.
And one more question. Yes. So we have the last person. Sorry.
Hello.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Hello everyone. Among the 6 challenges of hackathon, the one that interests me most is about the women girls empowerment. Looking at the education or educate, empower and protect women and girls in mining communities to give them equal access to authority, health, safety, and economic opportunity. These are all nice and beautiful words, but the implementations are one of the great issues affecting our communities, especially in the mining areas with girls and women. People may come with greater opportunities, like for us, for instance, in this hall. Majority of us are academics, but when you go down there in the community of mining, most of them do not have ideas in having skills in terms of education, formal education I mean, and then even if they do, for them to further to get the basic requirements in the university or get skills like we are now acquiring is less available for them. Some also do get skills, but for them to get a total empowerment and then to see that that skills they have gotten has empowered them successfully, it's yet to affirm. And so what they do is, at the end of it all, they say, okay, I'm a girl, I'm a woman, no matter what I do, I will not be considered in society. So what I will do, let me give myself to a man or a boy or whosoever may take my full responsibility. So if hackathon is considering women and girls to be more educated, empowered and loved, I am enforcing or asking that with everything you may give us, please and kindly please, consider the less privileged, especially women in terms of their health, their education, and make sure the empowerment you give us is being fully fulfilled with successful story at the end. Not only to be total liability, but for the community, our husbands, our wife, our husband, our kids, and other society around us to be liability on us, and not us always being liability to society. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think that's it. Sorry guys, I know you guys have some more questions, but we have to keep on going. So you have more opportunity later to ask more questions, okay? But we're going to move on to the next part of the session. I should be handed back to my colleague, Mr. Rossman. Thank you.
All right. How was lunch? We love that. We love
you know the record. YouTube.
I was going to thank the wrong kitchen. This is Yvonne's kitchen. Yeah, just wanted to acknowledge the cook. Okay, just a couple of brief notes. We will be doing the breakout workshops on data and tools tomorrow morning, early. So please make sure that at least someone from your team is tapped to participate, to attend those two or one or the other of those workshops, okay? We'll start in the morning. And we're going to try to wrap up the team formation by around 5 o'clock. But you're welcome to stay longer. If you like your team and you're already on a roll and you want to continue to use the space here, the internet, desks, and so forth, if you want to stay another hour or so, I think we're cool with that. The objective for this afternoon is for the team to come up to the front of the room with a completed team registration form. The team registration form, you haven't seen it yet. The team registration form is just like the idea form, but a little bit longer. Fits on page. What's the challenge? Who are the members of the team? What is the description of the project?